look so good. Are you okay? Yeah, no, your aura, it's usually so much more lustrous than this. But right now it's kind of giving bottom of the ocean, depths of Tartarus. You look like you contain the souls of the damned and forgotten. And you usually look like happy, So I'm kind of worried. Have you been to the doctor recently? I've been watching a lot of body horror recently, and I keep thinking, why don't they just go to the doctor whenever their skin starts melting off? And then I think, oh, it's probably because they don't know about ZocDoc, the sponsor of today's video. In real life, we have a pretty low bar for body horror. All it takes is an itch or some blood from somewhere you don't expect, and you start to feel like a monster. I've had blood come from unexpected places before, and I thought I was dying. I was not, though. I just needed some antibiotics, and my doctor's attitude assured me that he was thoroughly bored with the utter ordinariness of my condition. Having a doctor talk to me like that was the best gift I could have given myself, and ZocDoc can help you find a doctor so perfect to suit your needs that they don't even bat an eye at whatever you're going through. ZocDoc is a free website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors. They have more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states. So whether you're looking for dermatology, dentistry, eye care, if you're worried you've contracted vampirism, or any of the other 200 plus specialists offered on ZocDoc, there is someone ready to listen and not judge. They have options for in-person visits and video calls, and they have thousands of verified patient reviews to give you a real sense of who your doctor is. Whatever it is, you can feel confident that you can find a doctor you know you'll love. When you're ready, you can see their real-time availability and click to book instantly, no phone tag. Appointments through ZocDoc usually happen fast, within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score same-day appointments. Stop waiting, stop guessing, and start getting the care you need. Go to ZocDoc.com/sleepy or the link in the description to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today before your life turns into a bona fide horror movie. Thank you again to ZocDoc for sponsoring this video. I'm really worried about you. You're usually so vibrant. You usually light up a room, but it looks like there's some serious spiritual illness going on right now. And if we don't get it sorted quickly, it might turn physical. Like, you might walk with like a weird gait, or you might start flipping your hair kind of strangely all the time, or maybe you won't know what to do with your hands, even less than you usually do. And I don't want that to happen to you. So we've got to get this sorted. What have you been reading lately? Oh yes, let me check. Let me see that. Vegan's Daily Companion? I mean, that's all well and good, but this can't replace transformative literature. And even though it says companion, it also can't replace a friend. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And this is just like, it's not that kind of companion. You know that, right? This book doesn't care about you. And that's maybe why you don't feel very cared for right now. Because this is an inanimate object. I mean, even reading something like Walt Whitman would probably do you better than reading this. You don't really need this. Just eat carrots and lentils. You'll be fine. That's all anyone needs, as long as they have Walt Whitman and a real friend. Let me help you out, okay? You don't have to go through this alone. You can let me in. I want you to feel better. Okay, let's do an exercise. I'm going to give you some Band-Aids. And I know that you're not bleeding anywhere, but I think that this will help you feel nurtured in the way that maybe you need to feel nurtured right now. This Band-Aid box is actually a luxury because, see, this Band-Aid logo, it's actually raised. It's a slightly embossed. I think it's like the opposite of embossing. It's a raised logo, and that means that the Band-Aid company spent extra money on this packaging to make that happen, and so these are luxury Band-Aids. I'm really glad that the Band-Aids cost a couple extra cents now because of that level of care that goes into their packaging. Now I want to help you, okay? So I want you to tell me one thing that hurts you right now. It can be something that hurts you emotionally, or physically. Or it can even be the kind of hurt that actually manifests as a sort of numbness. What do you feel numb to right now? Something that you want to be able to feel again. Okay. Let's hold some space for that hurt right now, and let's give it a little Band-Aid. Just put that Band-Aid right there on your head to symbolize that you're healing now. I just put it about right there above your eyebrow. Right there above your eyebrow. And now we've done a little ritual to symbolize the healing of that hurt. And maybe you'll feel a little bit better, okay? Maybe you'll feel a little bit better. But maybe let's just do one more, just to make sure. You like that sound? That one? That's good. I'm glad you like it. Now, I want you to think of another thing maybe that's hurting you, that you haven't really felt like you had this space to verbalize. Maybe it's the kind of problem that has a pretty, has a really complex solution, right? The kind of solution that's so complicated you don't even want to mention the problem. Or maybe there's no solution, you know, like the heat death of the universe, but it's stressing you out. It's okay to be stressed out if you think about the heat death of the universe. And it's also okay to be stressed out about the idea of heaven. You know, sometimes you think too hard about heaven and you start thinking like, do I even really want to go? It sounds kind of spooky. Like at least hell you can almost understand, right? And that's a spiritual wound. That's a spiritual wound. And it's not really about fixing it. I can't fix the heat death of the universe or the contradictions inherent in salvation. But what I can do is provide a space for you to feel nurtured and cared for and heard. Band-Aid on it? Yeah? Okay. It's blue. Are you okay with the blue Band-Aid? Blue dabbity dabbatai, dabbity dabbatai, dabbity dabbatai, dabbity dabbatai. Okay, let's put this one kind of down here. This one down here to kind of represent how there are problems in this world we can't fix, but that doesn't mean that we need to ignore them or feel ashamed that they worry us. It's okay to worry about unsolvable problems. It's not a problem that you're like an organism experiencing life. We all are. It's the tyranny of consciousness, my friend. And it's a blessing, I promise. As long as you have friends to share it with. And you do have a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. I promise, I promise. Let me make sure that your hair is not gonna get stuck in the stickiness of that Band-Aid. I don't want it to get stuck. There you go. Now, you still seem just a little bit off, and that's okay. That's okay. Getting fixed up is never something that happens quickly whenever it's like a spiritual problem. We can't expect you to just recover lickety-split back to your old lustrous aura. That would be crazy if you recovered too fast from this depths of Tartarus sort of vibe. I would almost be suspicious, but I'm not suspicious because it's taking you a hot second. Are you hungry? Sometimes you feel damned to Tartarus, but you're just hungry. Have you been eating enough carrots and lentils? How's your tummy feeling? And your bones? Do you feel strong? You are hungry? Okay, well, I have some food ready to go. I have carrots, lentils, onions, broccoli, oatmeal, peanut butter. Does any of that sound good? Oh, you're what? You're fish hungry? You're hungry like a fish? Well, that makes sense. You do have that bottom of the ocean vibe, like I said. You do have a sort of bottom of the ocean vibe. And we want to trust these feelings, alright? I think a lot of your pain right now is rooted in you trying to feel in correct ways when you should really just feel like yourself. There's no wrong kind of hungry, and if you're fish hungry, you should listen to that. And lucky for you, sometimes I get fish hungry, so I have some seaweed. Fish love seaweed. This is nori seaweed. Fish love this stuff. So if you're feeling fish hunger, this might be exactly what you need today. This might be exactly the solution. It also, it kind of satisfies the desire for a crunch without making you identify with a toothed animal. So you can get the crunch while still feeling like a fish, because you can kind of eat it with your tongue, and you can pretend to be a fish. Fishkin. Is that what you'd like to do? Eat the seaweed with your tongue and not your teeth? Yeah? Okay. Here you go. You can just take it bit by bit. You can just eat it bite by bite. And kind of crunch it with your tongue. There you go. There you go. There you go. Does your fish hunger feel a little bit satisfied now? My hands feel kind of salty. Salty. I have salty fingers. And they smell like sushi. Sushi fingers. Do you like the smell of sushi? Smell my hands. That's what they smell like. Now I'm wondering if you have any sort of physical manifestations already of this spiritual illness. Is it okay if I check on that really quick? Can I check? It would usually first manifest as a sort of anxiety or headache. You know, sometimes you can feel the anxiety in your head. It feels like a little buzzing. But sometimes, you know, what I'm looking for might feel like a migraine or a pinprick of frustration or hurt or just something somewhere in your head. It almost feels like a knot in your back, except it's a knot in your brain. So can I check? Can I check? Check, 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 check for that. It's kind of hard for you to put words to. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna show you this cactus, okay? Look at this cactus for me. And I want you to imagine that all these little nodules on the head of the cactus, they're the parts of your brain, okay? And I'm going to touch each of them. And I need you to empathetically project yourself onto this cactus. This is your brain, okay? And whenever I touch these nodules, I want you to tell me if any of them kind of feel a little bit sore in your head, okay? So let's start with this one. Let's see if it feels good or if it feels a little bit tender, okay? Let's touch it. This one. Good. This one. Good. This one. Good. This one. Good. And now on the back, you should feel these at the base of your head. This one. That one feels okay. And what about this one? That one feels okay. Alright, now we just have these 5 in the middle. I'm gonna do both of these at once. That's okay. It's intense, but it's okay. It feels good. That's good. Now let's do these 2. Oh, one of those hurts. Is it this one? Okay, it feels fine if I just touch it, but it feels weird whenever I move it around like this. Okay, and what about this one? Oh, that one's sore. Okay. Well, that means that there's probably some tension deeper in your brain right here. So this should feel very good and very relaxing, like a spiritual release, okay? I'm just gonna put my finger right in between and really rub that knot out right there on the deep inside part between those pain points and get all around this nodule. Just get all around it. Make sure that it's nice and loose. this feel good? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Does it feel kind of tingly whenever I move my fingers all in between all these little nodes? Good, very good, very good. Oh, you're healing. You're healing. That's so good. Now, I just want to do one more thing, okay? You see this baby duck? Do you see the baby duck? You don't? You don't see it. Try harder. Try to focus. Hey, focus, focus, focus on the baby duck. There you go. It's a duckling. That's what baby ducks are called. Duckling, 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 duckling. And this is a stamp. And I think a big part of why you're hurting is because you're lacking whimsy. Do you feel like you're lacking whimsy? Yeah. I feel like you're lacking whimsy too. So I'm gonna stamp your face with some little ducks, okay? It'll feel really nice, and it'll look really cute, and it'll make you feel whimsical and full of the joys of youth. Okay, let's do that. Just gonna dip this in some paint, in some sensory-friendly ink, my sensory-friendly ink bucket. Dip, dip, dip. And now I'm gonna stamp this little duck right on your face. I'm gonna do it in a kind of freckleish pattern. Duck, 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 duck. Just across the bridge of your nose and underneath your eyes a little bit. Duck, 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 duck. Do you know what's coming? Duck. Do you know what's coming? Duck. Do you know what's coming? It's gonna be exciting. Duck. Duck. Goose, 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 goose. Duck, duck. Goose, 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 goose. Duck. And we'll put one more on your third eye. Always important to embellish your third eye with a duckling. Oh, I almost dropped it. Must not drop the duck stamp. Very important. Do you feel better? Or are you feeling bad still? I want you to be feeling better. You do still look a little bit sad, to be honest, but healing takes time. And I'm gonna be here with you while you heal. I'm not gonna go anywhere, okay? I'm not gonna go anywhere. And I'll be here every step of the way. I think probably the next step for you to feel better is gonna be for you to just get some sleep. Some real rest to help you feel nurtured by time itself, to help you feel like you have the capacity to heal. You know, sometimes it's all about just reminding you that you can love yourself actively, not just the feeling, but the action. You have the space, you have the ability, you have the power, and you do have the feeling. I know you have that little seed of love right inside of you. And I think we just need to turn that seed and shine all its love right on you, okay? Right on your own spirit. Okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Take a rest and go to sleep. Take a rest and go to sleep.